Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Waluva, for those who don't know me, and for those who know me, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. First thing first, this is my first official video this year and I'm just gonna go right ahead and say it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year everybody. I hope y'all had a beautiful festive season. I hope y'all rested very well and ready to take on the year. Secondly, thank you guys so much for subscribing. To everybody else that subscribed, thank you all so much. We are on the road to 500 subscribers and I am super excited. And then thirdly, to all the au pairs that have taken a step into the au pair journey, a huge shout out to all of you. Considering the times we're living in, y'all are amazing, y'all are awesome. You've got this and you can do it. I know it's February and I know we will be celebrating Valentine's Day very soon, whatever that is, but this video is going to help us start the year right when it comes to our finances. I'm going to talk a little bit about money and saving. So with no further ado, let's get into this video. So you all know, as au pairs, we don't get so much pocket money and we have to really be super wise with the money that we get. And so these are a few tips on how an au pair can save up their money. Firstly, one has to consider what they want to do after their au pair year. If you are planning on going to study after 1 year of au pairing, you could consider having some sort of savings on the side that's gonna help you when you go back to your home country to just either pay off in an apartment, like either help you out with your tuition fee or registration fees or whatever the case is, and then get into studies. Or if you're not gonna study but you're going back to just figure out, or you figured out you just need to have like a sort of foundation or a basis to start on, you could have a certain amount of money that you've saved to help you start off when you get back home. This could be to pay off an apartment's rent for a few months or to pay a room's rent for a few months until you can either look for a job or start a business or whatever you want to do after your au pair year. A few ways you could save your money. One, you could have an arrangement with your host family where, for example, you get 350 euros per month. You tell them that they should only send you 300 euros and then keep the 50 for 12 months. When you do save up 50 euros per month for 12 months, that would be 600 euros. And if you want to save more, then you tell them to give you 250 euros instead, and then they keep or withhold the 100 euros for 12 months, and at the end of the 12 months they give you this money. This is one way of saving. Secondly, you could set up a bank account with an automatic payment to a savings account every month, meaning every time you get paid, the bank takes a certain portion according to what you have instructed them and then put it into a savings account, your savings account, and then at the end of the year or whenever you're ready, you can then withdraw whatever is in your savings account. That's another way to save money. Or you can just have a piggy bank in your room and just put in all the money for 12 months, and hopefully you don't touch it. Hopefully you don't get tempted to touch it, and by the end of 12 months you will have a reasonable amount of savings to help you start off after your au pair year or to get you to your next host country if you decide to move on to the next country. Other ways of saving money in general are spending really wisely. I, for one, was that girl that would travel with a water bottle all the time. I always had my water bottle with me and just refilled wherever I was, firstly. Secondly, depending on where I was going and with who I was going and what we were doing, I always had sandwiches in my backpack. I always made food from home because food is free at home. If I'm spending the whole day, for example, in Amsterdam, I'd just think, okay, take 2 or 3 toasties or whatever and like fruit or something and go, and then I wouldn't really need to buy food while I'm hanging out in whatever city. There's a few things we tried, like Dutch finger food or whatever, like if you see like a vet cook somewhere, you buy that because it feels like home. But a lot of times I had my own food in my backpack and a water bottle, and other times I would have my water bottle. If I didn't pack a sandwich, then would like literally look for the cheapest thing we can buy with our money. Albertine is one of those supermarkets in the Netherlands that have like €1.50, like croissants and stuff, and you can always get something for like €2 or less. So you can't go out there and buy like a sandwich for like €4. It's like not worth it. Save your money by packing like some sandwiches and things, especially if you're doing like day trips and you are going home after your day trip. Rather pack sandwiches and have your water bottle in case you get thirsty and you just can drink water. And anyways, drinking water is good for you. Drink your water. Another idea on how you can save your money is thrift shops. These are like secondhand shops. There's a lot of those, and a lot of times they have like really cute things happening. They have really cute dresses and skirts and vintage jeans, and like you can get some good stuff in these secondhand stores. Really good stuff and affordable. So before you run to H&M and Zara and whatnot, you could save yourself like 10, 15 or even €20 by shopping smart. I'm that girl that, for example, I do my savings, I do what needs to be paid, I maybe send money home, whatever the case is. After all that is done, and then it's like the 15th or the 20th, now 2 weeks or a week before I get paid again, I go and scout for shops and things that I'd like to buy at the end of the month. I don't buy when I get paid. I don't buy things when I have money on me. I first look around, see, oh, this is cute, oh, that is cute. And then when I get money, I go back, and if the feeling is still there, then I'll probably get it. And then sometimes you see, when you're shopping, you see a lot of things, and then when it's time to buy them, you're just like, you're not feeling it anymore. And that's why, like, for me it works. I go to the shop first, check it out with no money on me or whatever, just check it out, window shop. I love window shopping because it just helps me decide what I am going to buy at the end of the month, or whenever I decide to buy it. And then with that, when I come back, when I actually have money, if I still want to buy the item, I'll get the item. But most of the times, what I thought I liked when I was window shopping, I don't really like anymore, and I don't take it. I would go thinking I'm going to buy 3 things and come home with nothing. Yeah, like nothing, totally nothing. So for that reason, window shopping with no money helps you make a choice of the things that you like to get when you have money. But when you get back, you have a clear mind. Like, do you really want this thing? Do you really need this thing? Do you not already have that thing in a different color? That kind of things, because we sometimes get to the point where we like one type of thing and we just buy it in different colors. Another thing is keeping notes of your money. If sometimes you're like, you were not planning on buying anything, and then a friend is hanging out somewhere and you're like, oh, do you want to come? You're like, okay, yeah, sure. And then you go and you just end up spending like $10 or $5. You keep a note of that. It's a $5 that if not tracked, it's gone. You think it's little, but when you start keeping track of the little money that you use here and there, you realize, but oh my gosh, I used $25, like buying like a pencil here, a beautiful notebook there, oh, a sweater in Primark that was just $5, and then by the end of the month you realize, wow, I'd spend like €30 in buying little things every other day I went to the city. So for that reason, keep a note of all these little things. It will show you how and where your money is going. And so another thing is sleeping on it. If you see something you like, it's too expensive, especially if it's 50% more than your weekly salary or your monthly salary or whatever the case is, don't get it. Don't get it unless you've been saving for it. For example, you had a really whack phone and you really want to get this whatever phone and you've been saving up for it, go for it. But otherwise, it shouldn't be something that's like out of the blue and it's like expensive and you just spending money on it. Rather sleep on it, take a step back, think about it, and then get back to it. Another thing, I think this is one of the hardest things to do when you are hanging out with a group of au pairs: eating. We don't think about eating smart when we're eating out as au pairs, because like I feel like for a second we forget that it's still on your au pair salary, so you need to eat smart when you're eating out. If we're talking about, okay, so what are we gonna eat, where are we gonna eat, look for places where you can get more meals for a certain amount, and then you can divide that in the group, or look for places where you can get 2 for this amount. That helps you saving up your cost, because you're dividing a cost of a meal with somebody or with a group of friends or whatever the case is. So I mean, I'm not saying don't eat out at all. I'm just saying eat smart when you're eating out. I think one of the biggest reasons why people, or au pairs, or sometimes I find myself spending money, is because I'm bored. Browsing the net, you see this ad with whatever Bluetooth earphones, and you're just like, oh yeah, I don't even have Bluetooth earphones, and you're just like, bro, use those other things you have, you know. And then you get them, but you didn't even really need them, you just got them. And so boredom make people spend money. So deal with the boredom. Read a book, find a hobby, start a YouTube channel if you want to, do karaoke, record yourself doing some music, learn an instrument, take a walk, listen to a podcast. Get off the internet, get off the shopping websites, get off those websites where you are tempted to buy things and get things that at the end of the year that wouldn't fit in your suitcase, and you have to give them away anyway. With that said, I'm hoping this video was informative and helpful to whoever wants to find a balance in their finances. Remember, we're just au pairs, we get paid pocket money. At the end of the day, it's all up to what you do with the money that you get, how you save it, how you spend it, and where you spend it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do not forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like this video, and I'll see you in the next video.